So good of you to come see me, Mr. Bond, particularly on such short notice.
If you can't trust a Swiss banker, what's the world come to?
Why do the rich prefer Swiss bank accounts? Whenever the rich find themselves in trouble, whether banking frauds, tax evasion, or a simple high-profile financial scandal, Swiss bank accounts are almost always involved. Due to contemporary representations in televisions, movies, or scintillating articles about our favorite celebrities, Swiss banks are always projected as bastions of security and safety, shadowy fortresses where identities are obscure, priorities are prioritized, and crimes can succeed. Of course, real-life Swiss banks aren't as adventurous as portrayed, but there are several reasons why super rich flock to Swiss banks. Do view this video till end to better understand the reasons why the wealthiest 1% prefer the Swiss bank accounts and why you would yourself would want to open a Swiss bank account for yourself. Do consider subscribing to this channel if the subjects of business, management and economics are of interest to you. Now let us understand what are the advantages of having a Swiss bank account. The main advantage with Swiss banks is that they protect the privacy of their customers. Swiss law creates a kind of bank secrecy where it is actually illegal to divulge account details of its account holders unless there is a significant legal cost. Swiss banks cannot divulge or share the names of their clients even with the investigating authorities, foreign or domestic. If they do, they could be prosecuted by Swiss government. This makes Swiss banks amongst the most confidential financial institutions in the world. Of course, there are exemptions to every rule. If there is a legitimate legal case filed against you for drug trafficking, organized crimes, or insider trading, Swiss law will force your banking system to release your protected information. Not many banks can deny the financial risk that is involved with denying this request. But in normal circumstances, nobody will ever know that your Swiss bank account exists. Another reason for preference of Swiss bank accounts is if anything happens to your Swiss bank account, you will be fully compensated, no questions asked. In the events of natural calamity, be it fire, tornado, earthquake or anything, you want to be assured that your Swiss bank account is safe and sound. According to Swiss Bankers Association, all Swiss bank accounts are completely insured in the event of any catastrophic situation or loss at the end of Swiss Bankers. This means that your account will be compensated for 100% in that situation. This guarantees that any financial risk that the account holder incurs is as minimal as possible. This level of protection is rarely imitated in any other part of the world. Do you know the bank guarantees on your bank deposits in the banks which are non-Swiss? It is not 100% of the amount deposited. If you want to know about it, write in the comments and I will personally revert back to you. One more very important and critical reason is Swiss banks are backed by the safest currency in the world. On top of the Swiss laws working hard to protect your Swiss bank account, the currency of Switzerland is one of the safest in the world. There is virtually zero inflation with this currency, increasing the financial protection this country has to offer. Then the question arises is, why is Swiss currency, which is Swiss franc, so stable? Well, while most of the world's currency exists digitally and in the collective consciousness of its users, Switzerland's money, on the other hand, is backed by at least 40% of gold reserves at any given point of time. Swiss francs are not the only steady financial aspects of Switzerland. In recent years, the country has a rock-solid economy. In other words, the economic strife of international markets has a minimal impact on Swiss banking. This country is one place where literally you can bet your money on. What is the GDP per capita of Switzerland and what is your country's? Do write and comment. On advantages of Swiss banking system, in a nutshell, your bank account in Switzerland is protected in almost every way. An economy that isn't impacted by international economic strife, Swiss francs and Swiss law itself. Your Swiss bank accounts are amongst the safest, most protected places to keep your money around the world with most exceptional banking services you can find. Next question that arises is, can you qualify for Swiss bank account? Most people think that only the super wealthy can think of opening bank account in Switzerland, but that's a common misconception. In reality, an average person can enjoy many benefits the bank in Switzerland have to offer. Continue till the end of the video to see how easy it could be to start banking in Switzerland, and I hope you have subscribed to the channel by now. Now let us get on with understanding the basic requirements of opening a bank account in Switzerland. Are you at least 18 years old? Do you have a valid passport? And are you ready to be free of financial risk? If answers to these questions is yes, you could be enjoying the benefits of banking in Switzerland. Sure, some Swiss banks have additional requirements as well. Many financial institutions require a proof of income and or a minimum deposit. Usually this deposit will be about $10,000, which most people will see in their lifetime. However, the more elite banks, especially the private ones, would require as much as $100,000, even if all you can afford is on the lower end of the financial spectrum, you can be rest assured that your financial investment has the world's best protection. Remember, Swiss bank accounts work for you. That said, Swiss bank accounts often charge higher maintenance fees, so you want to properly research before you want to open a Swiss bank account. Weigh your costs and benefits before moving your life savings to another country, no matter the financial protection. Also remember, many Swiss banks do not serve US customers at all. In the end, I would strongly recommend and suggest that you do your own research and thoroughly understand the pros and cons of making such an investment or deposits in any bank, including the Swiss bank accounts. I do not claim to be expert on financial or banking aspect or any country specific investment aspects. For this particular video, I have done my research on internet and certain other documents. Remember to be mindful of law and get as much information before doing business with any bank, financial institution or country. Be inspired, keep building.